Hey guys, SoloBase15 here for the start of the second pod of Grand Arena Championship Season 3. This is going to be known as the episode where Solo experiences technical difficulties. So I'm going to apologize. You'll see half of my round was not saved by my phone. That's because I have a bunch of people over for Thanksgiving this past weekend. I was recording quickly Sunday morning, and something happened and the second half didn't save. So we'll go through the start of the video like normal, and then you will see my first 4 fights, and then we'll just kind of talk about what happened in the last battles. Alright, so looking at my opponent's roster, it looks like I have the better squad arena ranks. When it comes to relics, he has a ton of tier 3 relics. But GA stats, I'm definitely the more offensive player, and he's full cleared less. Looking at the roster, I have about 10 more Zetas. Everything else looks about even. He has some more G13. Then we look at those mods, and he's got a very strong mod game, though I have a little bit more of the 15 plus and 20 plus mods, so it should be a good matchup. Okay, here we can see the board. My opponent has half attacked so far. I saw him do this last night. You'll see here he has one-shot all the teams that he has attacked so far. And then he just stopped for some reason on my Qi'ra nest. We will have to do this attack fully. Normally I'd kind of match him, but I'm limited for time today. So I don't know what he's going to be able to do. I can show you the one thing about this attack that makes me a little happier. It is, as you can see, he's still running Akbar and Arena. Go here, and there's no Kenobi. That's very nice for once. If you're wondering, yes, I did put my Kenobi on defense. So, with that said, I'll show you the 2 zones. Here you can see a Karth team that's missing the Zalbar Zeta, but Mission does have hers. Still not a very difficult team. We have a Bounty Hunter Thermal Detonator team. That's an annoying team, just because of thermal detonators. Then we have this Dooku team, which in this zone, this is the most problematic. Coming down to the bottom, which is where we're going to focus first, we have the Grievous team, a lot of heavily relict droids. Then we have this Qi'ra squad that has both Nest and Wampa, which is a little interesting to me. Just because you're putting both of them on one team. So we're going to come in and start with this one first. You know, JTR is my normal Nest killing team. She can put Daze on the Wampa. So we're going to keep going, and hopefully this works. Alright, so we're going to stealth everybody, which is going to prevent counters. We're going to dispel L3, and then here's Vandor. Getting the healing immunity on him and getting him down quickly to prevent any revives is nice and easy. Of course, Daze is landed on everybody. So, as we saw earlier, my opponent has pretty good mods, but interestingly, none of them are on his Darth Revan team, which we didn't even see on defense yet. Let's see. He's probably got high tenacity on that Wampa, but finished stealth, so we're going to attack Wampa. Let's go back into stealth with everybody. That initial daze kind of messed things up a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see. We're just going to take down L3 here because she can get annoying with the taunts. Let's see. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Daze on Wampa. Alright. See if we can get him out of here now. Perfect. Stealth again to prevent counters. Now we'll take L3 out, and then it'll just be, well, we want to start charging up his attack. So we're going to start using Finn now, because and got the stun. Finn builds up his offense every time he hits somebody with that special ability. So the way he easily kills Nest is you just charge up that special attack. Alright, so now we'll use it again to build up a little more offense. Let's see. I really need R2 to go to stealth me here. And there he is. Stealth everybody to prevent some more counters. Tenacity down is there, so we got the stun as well. That's the nice part about BB-8 here, is he gives the tenacity down, so even when you have this super strong tenacity nests, once tenacity down is placed down, you can start stunning. Other than Finn building up, you want to use mostly basics against Nest. That way she doesn't lose turn meter with this JTR team, because you see we're running out of time. Now, as I say that, I put healing immunity down. The reason for that is just if I start getting her down, I don't want her to start healing back up. And the trick with JTR is just use basics. And at some point, there we go. Finn is strong enough that he kills. So 57 against a very strong Wampa and Nest is actually a pretty good score. I'm happy with that. It's not 60, but I wasn't going to mess around, because you don't want your time to kind of get away from you there. Because as you could see, that fight was a little bit on the longer side. Now GG, he's the next strongest team. So let's see, we're going to spread some debuffs. This team gets very annoying very fast. We're going to isolate Magna, reduce a cooldown, bring everyone out of stealth. Let's see. See if we can get Shaak on the B2. We did. Perfect. Nihilus will be up with his Annihilate next turn. See if we can get a stun. Oh, that came out perfectly. So we're just going to focus down the B1 a little bit, because he's going to be a pain. B2 lost Shaak. Alright, Annihilate's up. Grievous, gone. Now let's take out this B2 again. He's got Shaak, so we're going to weaken everybody. Reduce cooldowns. This is a strong B2, but it didn't really matter. Everybody is stunned right now. I don't want New ever getting a turn. Alright, B1 is down. Alright, so Newt is going to... maybe I can get... Nah, Newt got a turn, but that really didn't matter there. Newt is gone, and now just the Magna Guard, who never even got a turn. And we have full protection on Bastila, full protection on Scion, so 57 against Grievous. Now, from how my opponent attacked before, he's averaging 56 banners. I'd like to do the same. Alright, that's a strong clone team there. Night Sisters, let's check the speed. 236. That's going to be faster than my Stark. So, we're just going to use Padme against this Night Sister, which is a little disappointing because other than being speedy, they're not a very strong team. But that's alright. As you saw in the front zone, there's really not a ton of difficult teams up there. So, let's see. Against these Night Sisters, I'm going to bring Ahsoka. I don't need my General Anakin to be my clone killing team, or my Darth Revan killing team, because Darth Revan's not on defense. So, we can bring Ahsoka here, because she just makes the Night Sister battle that much easier. In this battle, we have, it's actually nice when Asajj goes first, because you get some protection ups, which is always good. Alright, there's the first kill. We have protection up, so Plague isn't going to do anything. There's the second kill. Let's see if here should be the third kill. That's perfect. This is a waste of her kick, but that's alright, because it's going to free me up to kill that Asajj, so she can't dispel the protection up. And now we're just going to be able to basically one-shot the rest of this team. Alright, so that's 59 banners. It's not 60, but that's fine. Now, the two teams that we have to worry about is this Dooku team, and come down here, and this clone team, which is heavily relicked. It looks like all the Zetas but Echoes have been given. It's going to be a tough team. So what we're going to do is bring in our clones. Where is Shaak Ti here? It's not going to be an easy fight by any stretch, just because of how heavily relicked those clones are. But I do have my HK and Malik mods on two of my clones. We're going to take out Shaak Ti first. That's the way she stops giving all that protection, or that retribution. Alright. Got Ganny down. Let's dispel. Whew. Alright. Well, we both got rid of Shaak Ti's. So now it's on to the clone battle. Alright, Sergeant is down. His 5s is built up fairly well. So, but now that my General Skywalker's back up, he has to attack Skywalker. Now, since it's a Shaak Ti lead, you could see his 5s is regaining health and protection. God. Hopefully this does it. Yes. Alright. Take out his Rex now. As I said earlier, that was not going to be an easy fight. 51 banners, that's not a good score, not what I wanted, but I think in that instance, the clones were my best bet. So, we're going to come up here. Let's see who we have left to take out this Dooku squad. We have CLS. We have Troopers. We have Night Sisters. And we have Darth Revan. Now, the question is, I'm probably going to use Darth Revan. I wanted to do the Malik solo. Alright, and so that's where my phone cut off and stopped saving. I was trying to decide who I was going to take these teams out with. There were the 3 teams here. What ended up happening is I took a look at the speeds on the bounty hunters. Bosk was only at 281 speed. That let me bring my troopers in against Bosk. I cleared them for an easy 60 banners. Then that left just the Dooku team and the Karth team. I had CLS left, so I took the CLS trio against Karth. That got me 61 banners because I just killed them too fast to recover that last little bit of protection. Or 61 banners, I should say, not 62. And then for the Dooku team, I used my Darth Revan, and that was quite an easy kill. So then that brought me to the back zone. You saw earlier he was using Akbar as his arena team. It was his best fleet. He put his best fleet on defense, and I used my Akbar team. I got 59 banners because, well, we've been doing this Akbar versus Akbar since January, so it's a very easy fight at this point in time. He didn't even have Biston to potentially throw a wrench in the works. Now, you can see he cleared the Qi'ra Nest team eventually. He did it in one shot. And then he got up against my negotiator. He did not have his best team. He did not have a negotiator himself. And so I don't know what he used. Maybe he used Geos. But he took out my Y-Wing. That's not surprising. That was in the starting lineup. And then Sunfac came in as a reserve. He was able to get Sunfac out, but he was not able to kill the rest of my team. So, again, I apologize that I couldn't show you these last battles, especially, everyone's seen a Karth team, everyone's seen a Bounty Hunter team. This Dooku team was at least a little interesting, so I'm sorry you didn't get to see that fight. But it's an easy win, and with that, we're going to be on to our next fight. So I will see you then. Thank you for joining me. You'll see links in the description below for Zareth and I's podcast. You'll see link in the description below for the counter sheet that I talk about every episode. They're both fantastic resources. We have our Discord server as well. That's in the link below. Look forward to seeing you there. Join. It's a good time. It's fairly busy around GA time with people talking about what they're facing and what they're going to counter with. And with that, I will see you tomorrow for the next segment of this. Thank you.